The Kuwait National Development Plan sets the nation's long-term development priorities. It's organized around 7 pillars or areas of focus for investment and improvement. Infrastructure. Develop and modernize the national infrastructure to improve the quality of life for all citizens. The Ministry of Electricity and Water in Kuwait supervises the construction of sea desalination project with reverse osmosis technology implemented at the Doha Power and Water Generation and Production Station. The project calls for the construction of a reverse osmosis seawater desalination plant near Kuwait City in Kuwait. The project aims at developing a 30 million gallons per day of water reverse osmosis plant with a recarbonation system. The facility will process 270,000 tons of seawater into fresh water a day, which could be consumed by 900,000 people. The facility would produce 60 million gallons of water per day. The seawater desalination project with reverse osmosis technology, implemented at the Doha Power and Water Generation and Production Plant, will contribute to the provision of water and meet the needs of consumers. The project increases the efficiency of West and East Doha Station, thus reducing energy consumption. The project provides the use of groundwater for the final treatment of distilled water, as the water produced by the reversed water desalination project to be constructed at the Doha Station will be safe drinking water without having to be mixed with groundwater. The project contributes to the enhancement and support of the capacity of water facilities to meet the needs of freshwater housing as well as the needs of the industrial sector, in addition to ensuring the continued supply of future quantities of water needed for industrial expansion and new areas. The project is being constructed at a total cost of 117 million Kuwaiti dinars.
The project calls for the renovation of fuel reception and control system of Doha West Power Station located in Kuwait. Now we will take you on a social media tour regarding Doha West Power Station project. Here from Nahar newspaper, implementation of the Doha West Station project for the production of 120 million imperial gallons per day. And from Al-Kout news account, 140 million dinars to add 50 million imperial gallons to current production through the reverse project at Doha West Station. For more information or details regarding Kuwait development projects, please visit the website on the screen.
The Secretary-General of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization arrived to Kuwait on the occasion of the 15th anniversary of the Istanbul Cooperation Initiative.
We are here to celebrate the 15th anniversary of the Istanbul Cooperation Initiative, which is an initiative which brings together Gulf countries like Kuwait and all NATO allies. And we are extremely grateful for this cooperation, and we're also extremely grateful for the leadership Kuwait shows, because by hosting the center, the regional center, ICI, NATO regional center in Kuwait, Kuwait is really making a huge difference and helping all of us to strengthen our cooperation. And then also Sheikh Tamer is really a good friend and also a strong supporter and a key figure in helping all this happening. So we are extremely grateful to Kuwait and to him personally for hosting all the 29, soon to be 30 NATO allies here in Kuwait now.
Certainly the NATO ICI Center here in Kuwait and the visit of the Secretary General of NATO and the 29 plus 1 NATO ambassadors at the NAC level is something that we here in Kuwait are keen on, having our friends and allies join us in this celebration of 15 years of the Istanbul Cooperation Initiative known as ICI. So we're looking for 2 fruitful days of meetings. We also have a cultural program where our guests will have the opportunity to visit different places in Kuwait, to understand the region, to understand the people, and to get a touch of what it means to be in the Gulf, especially in these times. And this is something that we did 3 times before, so this is the 3rd time now, and hopefully everything will go clearly, except I think for the weather, which will be showery and thunderstorms will happen tomorrow. So inshallah everything will go as expected.
During his visit, he will have a conference alongside His Highness the Prime Minister Sheikh Soud AL-sawagh and the representatives of 4 of the NATO ICI members.
The purpose of this visit that starts today and ends tomorrow is to celebrate the 15th anniversary of the establishment of the Istanbul Cooperation Initiative, which Kuwait is honored to be one of the first countries to join. And we are also honored to host the center for the initiative itself, where the relationship between Kuwait and NATO has embarked and varnished in a way that excelled and in a way that we are extremely proud about it. The actual purpose of this visit is to also, after the celebration, to host or to hold a NAC meeting, NAC plus ICI, North Atlantic Council, joining the ICI countries in a comprehensive meeting where we will discuss in a very comprehensive and transparent way ways to further strengthen our relationship. We will evaluate our relationship and we will look into ways to excel and deepen our cooperation in so many areas.
We very much look forward to having the NATO delegation here in Kuwait, and they will be visiting. It's the North Atlantic Council, so all of the 29 NATO countries plus the new candidate country, which is North Macedonia, who are coming with their representatives. And they will have a meeting tomorrow all together with the counterparts from the ICI, or the Istanbul Cooperation Initiative countries, to celebrate the 15th anniversary of our partnership. And joining them will be some of the colleagues as well from the Gulf Cooperation Council, the Secretary General of the Gulf Cooperation Council, as well as Saudi Arabia and Oman as invitees to the Istanbul Cooperation Initiative.
The visit included a conference alongside meeting His Highness the Prime Minister Sheikh Soud Al-sawagh and the representatives of 4 of the NATO ICI members. The meeting in Kuwait is held at the level of permanent representatives to NATO, as they will discuss and evaluate previous achievements and cooperation plans for the future. During the recent NATO meeting in London, participating members confirmed that NATO is a defensive alliance and poses no threat to any country, and they work to increase security for all member states.